Hey guys, Sign here with HobbiesofaMan once again, and today we're going to be doing our haul video for the holiday season. So basically, from the middle of December to the 1st of January. Now, when it comes to my digital stuff, I'm actually going to mention everything I got this month because, or that month of December, because I feel like I missed it during the mid-December check-in video / haul video that I did back then. So that will be there. However, I'm unsure about the order. As far as I remember, because I already recorded most of it already, I just needed to do the intro. I remember doing miscellaneous things, then graduation gift stuff, then all of the digital books, and then all of the physical books. So that should be divided up clearly in the chapter section of the channel, or sorry, of the description, and in the scrub bar down below. So feel free to go to whatever section you want. But let's start. So in terms of miscellaneous things, I got two. So one of them is a pair of shoes, a really nice pair of Nike shoes that I like a lot. I'm going to show you a picture of them because they're downstairs, so I can't get them. And also got this poster that my roommate, one of my roommates, got me. And I really appreciate it. I think this is an awesome gift. It's really wonderful. And that's it for this part of the video. So I'll see you guys in the next clip that I shot. So hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so let's get started here. First, let me show you the poster again, up close. Kind of almost fits in frame. There you go. The guy that makes these posters shows up to conventions in Dallas pretty often, and if I remember, I will put a link to his digital store down in the description. However, it's actually pretty unlikely that he will have anything right now, because last time I checked, his store is closed for the moment. So yeah, but this poster is awesome. It's the first 3 arcs in one piece. It's Romance Dawn, Orange Island, and Shellstown, which I guess is actually technically the first 2 arcs. I can't remember, but it's pretty great. I'm very happy with it. I love this poster so much. I think the style is wonderful. So that's that. Then, alongside that, my roommates also gave me other things. So the roommate that gave me that poster also gave me a Leo Tolstoy War and Peace, I think that's what it's called, graphic novel adaptation. And then my other roommate also gave me 3 omnibuses for Tokyo Revengers. So he gave me the 3rd one, the 4th one, and the 5th one, or maybe the 2nd one, the 3rd one, and the 4th one. I can't remember, but I'll have a picture up on the screen right now while I was talking to make sure that you guys know what I'm talking about. So that's it for that. There's other things I don't have currently, even though I order them during the holiday season. So I'll show you that right now. So here's Glitnir, Volume 10, Oshinoko, Volume 4, Sweat and Soap, Volume 4, and then 2 comic books here. These are Aspen Comics. That would be Executive Assistant Iris and Executive Assistant Hit List. And that's it for physical things that I don't have with me right now. So moving on to digital stuff. Okay, so let's start with digital manga. So we have Go-Go Loser Ranger #1, which I already own. We have Shangri-La Frontier #1, which I own in Spanish. And Shangri-La Frontier #2, which would be the first time I own it. Wan Dance #1. And Inspector Volume 2, which is kind of nice. I do think that I will eventually collect more of these, but I'm not too sure. Then in Book Funnel, we have Solomon Ignaz's Curse of the Crystal Rose, Lone Wolf, which I already read, and review should be coming up here soon. Ships in the Night by Rodham Kearns, Elf Against the Machine by Dustin Tigner, Magic Steampunk Pirate Booty Idle Pleasures. This is a side story. Titan Mage, the Hot Spring episodes, Lone Wolf audiobook, Summoner by Eric Val, Alpha audiobook by Eric Val, Dragon Emperor by Eric Val. I got all 3 of these for free from his website. So you guys can find them there. You have some Dakota Kraut books. We have Tragedy of Trigger and Jackson's New Clients. We have another Eric Val book here, Death Makes Me Stronger. This one was on sale when I picked up the other one, so I bought it. It was $2, I think, for that book. And that's it for the new stuff on BookFunnel. Moving on to the Kindle stuff. So let's see. If I remember correctly, we ended here last month. So we have Kings of the Wild, Psycho Bitches, Ex-Gods, Ex-Heroes, The Blackwood Milk Farm, Godspear. I bought that one. Most of these were actually just for free. Magic Steampunk Pirate Booty, Titan Mage, The Scout and His Orc, which is 2 stories, and the third one just came out. Then we have, let's see, next important thing, I can't remember what it was, but a lot of these I actually got for free because, here's the next important thing, Conan the Child. This is the 3rd book in this series of Conan books that are now coming out. But I got most of these for free from the r/fantasy, what's it called, like winter sale / fundraiser thing. So they just had a giant list of things, and most of them were for free, so I got them. Here's Hive Knight and Hive Queen. I previously reviewed the first book here when it had a different cover. Then we have Neon Ghost. This is a booktuber's book. This is Daniel Green. We have Mother of Learning and Iron Prince, which are all kind of special, well-known kind of books. And then we have some Hamlet stuff that I also got for free. This is stuff from previously that I started reading. And Paternus, I got that one. I bought that. Gunmetal Gods as well. Beast Mage, I also bought. And then from Spyodon, I bought Counselor Times, which is the 3rd book in the series. And then that's basically the rest of that. So that's in terms of books. Let's see if I can switch here to comics. So the month started with Monkey King. And then I got Lockdown Zone, Jin, Love Kills, Sweat and Soap Volume 1, even though I already have it. I just got it because it was free. Immortal Resurrected Deja Vu, which is also free. And that's it for the comic books there. So that's it for the digital stuff. Let me reset and we'll do the physical stuff. So I actually want to start with physical things that are not related to books. So if you're not interested in stationery, feel free to skip this section. So my parents, since I graduated, decided to get me some presents. So they just asked me, hey, what do you want? So I asked them for things that I wanted. So number one was this Lamy Studio. This is the 2021 special edition, I think. All black. Everything about it is black. And it was a pretty expensive pen, but it was one that I've been wanting for a long time. And I got it, and I love this pen. I really think it's phenomenal. The nib here is a bit looser than I'm used to, a little bit wetter than I'm used to from Lamy, but it's pretty good. I like it. I think it's a phenomenal pen. And this one is another Lamy pen. This is the Ion. This is the 2021 edition as well, or maybe 2020, I can't remember, but it's a big bright green. So the school that I go to, one of the colors for it is green, like this. So that's why I got this one. And mostly because I also really love this nib. I think that the nib looks different. It's really cool. And this pen is phenomenal. It took me a little bit of time because this extra fine nib was actually really, really scratchy. But, you know, the thing with these nibs is that the more you use them, the better they suit themselves to you. And so it took a little bit, but now it writes phenomenally, and I really, really love it. So there's that. I got a replacement nib for that one. This is supposed to be a nib in medium, I think, since medium is my preferred Lamy size. There you go. I got a little cartridge of these because this one I ordered off Amazon and it didn't come with one of these. And Amazon gave me money. They were like, okay, we can't replace it for you because we don't know if it'll come with it. So we'll just give you money to buy one of these. So I bought that with that. And the other company that I ordered this one from just was giving these out at the time. So I just got these giant Pelican crayons. It's pretty nice. And finally, in terms of like the stuff that I asked for, here is this ink. This is Alt Gold Grün, which is a really nice kind of like wonky green color. very like weird green color. I don't know how to explain it. It's really odd, but it's really, really nice looking. Let's see. Let's hope I don't have anything important here that I can show you. There you go. Like I said, it's a really wonky green color, but I love it. I think it's so, so nice. And moving on to some extra things that they gave me. So they gave me this book sleeve, I guess is what you can call it. It's made out of leather, or maybe it's faux leather. I'm not really sure, but it feels really nice. I'm pretty sure it is genuine leather. It has that like kind of like texture and smell that's slightly different from faux leather. And this one is attached to one of these, or well, it's supposed to be for these like Cahier or Cahier moleskin books. However, you can fit more or less any composition book in here. And I have one that's green here. This is a moleskin, but as you can see, it's made to fit them. And it comes with a band. I won't open it for you because this is like my private journal, so I don't want to show that on screen. But it's a really nice leather edition, and it has like, it develops a patina over time, which is nice. And you can kind of like get rid of these if you kind of rub them enough, right? But it adds a lot of character to this notebook, and I really love that. I appreciate that a lot. So this is an awesome gift my dad got me. And he also got me this. This is a notebook. It doesn't really look like much, but if you open it, you can see that it's a very nice thick paper, and it has, you know, this whole setup for notes, right? And it also has personal information at the bottom here, so I don't want to show you that. However, I do want to show you this little edge here at the bottom that my dad decided to add. See if I can do that carefully. There you go. As you guys can see it, it's Goku right there. So yeah, I don't know why my parents were like, we wanted to add a thing, but we couldn't find one that we liked. Eventually, my mom found that option for the Goku head as part of the website that they made these on, and I'm very happy with it. And I told them the other day, we were watching the One Piece live action show, and they really liked it. I was like, next time you guys get me a notebook like this, get me the One Piece logo. And my dad thought that was a good idea. So there you go. Those are my graduation gifts, I guess. So yeah, let's reset again, and I'll start with the books that my sister got me. So yeah. Okay, so for my graduation, my sister got me The Bloody Crown of Conan. This is the second book in the Conan collection for Robert E. Howard. And this actually completes my Conan collection. You guys can see right there, I have The Coming of Conan, Savage Tales of Solomon Kane, Bloody Crown. I have the Brad McMorn book as well. I have The Conquering Sword, and I have Cole. So all I have left are the bottom 5 here, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, I really appreciated this gift from my sister, and I can't wait to read it. I'm almost done with the first Conan book, and this has Hour of the Dragon, which is the Conan novel, the only one that Robert E. Howard wrote. So that's pretty exciting. So there's that. And then for Christmas, my sister got me this box set, which finally completes my collection. So these are the larger ones, the larger mass market paperbacks, which kind of sucks because that means half of my collection is in one format and the other half is in another. But it's not that big of a deal. I will eventually get the rest of these box sets, but for now, I have all 15 books in the series. So that's pretty exciting. I'm very happy about that. I have not opened it because I have not had the need to do so yet. So yeah, but I'm very excited about that. So my sister got me some great gifts this year. So continuing on with the novels, let's actually look at another pair of novels that I got this month. So I ended up getting this from Books A Million for like $3, which is pretty great. This is The Consumata by Mikey Spillane and Max Allen Collins. So this is another hard case crime book that I've had my eye on, and I got this for $3, so I really couldn't pass it up. So yeah, there doesn't happen to be any illustrations or anything like that in here, but I mean, look at that cover. It's awesome. It looks great. And this cover is by Robert McGinnis. It says so right there. So that's nice. And then finally, I was at a random bookstore, and actually, I was at a random mall in San Marcos. I mentioned that in my wrap-up video the other day. We went to San Marcos here in Texas, and they have this giant outlet mall. And there used to be this bookstore there called Book Warehouse that just had a bunch of like leftover books that no one wanted. And so they just sold them there, even though they were all overstocked, right? So they would sell them for pretty cheap, as you guys can see right there, 4 for $20. However, that store went out of business, and the calendar, or the games and calendars and Go, or whatever it's called, that random calendar store that happens to be in every mall, they had decided to buy their stock. And so they just had a bunch of shelves in their store that had random books. And I found a few that I found myself interested in. A lot of them were from Titan. And I decided not to get them. I only wanted this one. So this is the 3rd book in Michael Moorcock's Steampunk series. I have the first one. I've mentioned it before on the channel, but I don't have the second one. But I found the 3rd one, and it was like $2, so I decided to get it. So there you go. That's Nomad of the Time Streams, book 3. So that is all the books that I bought, or that I got my hands on this holiday season, right? So that's it for novels, but let's move on to manga. So I do have a lot of manga to show you that are all imported from Mexico, so I'll save those for last. But now I'll look at the stuff that's from here that I got here in the States. So on one of my many visits to Books A Million this past month, I ended up getting Fire Force Omnibus 3, so that means that I'm up to Omnibus 6. I have to read all 4 of those, but I can finally start collecting the omnibuses more or less where they're at right now. I think the current one is 7, and 8 comes out later this year, so that's nice. Then we have Case of Vanitas, or Case Study of Vanitas number 1, which is a book I've had my eye on for a while. And I got this for about $8, I think, from FYE, or For Your Entertainment, because they had a holiday sale. I got Shy number 3 because I finally found one that didn't have a messed up spine. I mean, this one still does, but barely, which is much better than before. So I'll finally be able to continue with this story. And I really don't like that Yen Press does this, where they put the inside illustration from the Japanese book on the cover, because it feels kind of tacky, I guess. I'm not really sure. Like, something about how this works looks kind of lame. Like, maybe just add them to the illustrations, to the illustration pages to the front, right? So, like, I don't know. It is what it is, but I really wish they did something different with that. So, yeah, then we have Mashal number 11 and number 13. And so that means I'm missing number 12 and 14, and I'll be caught up, which is nice. It's been a while since I've been caught up to Mashal. And then, because of that same FYE sale, I ended up getting My Hero Academia School Briefs books 1 and 2. I got this one for $3, and I got this one for $6. So it kind of sucks that I couldn't get both of them for $3, but it doesn't really matter. The point is that there was a clerical issue, and the first one was super cheap. So I can't wait to get into these, because these are things that I've never seen before, things that I've never read before, at least not in the way that they're published. I think I've read fan fictions that incorporate these books into them, but I don't remember ever reading these. So that's pretty exciting. I'm very much looking forward to that. So these are just kind of like slice of life stories that weave into this story of My Hero Academia, which is nice because I always felt that My Hero Academia's slice of life parts were actually the more interesting ones, because it's something that we don't get to see all that often in kind of the more standard superhero fare that we get nowadays, right? As in like TV shows and movies. And I feel like a lot of the pacing issues with My Hero Academia came from the fact that Horikoshi left the, slice of life stuff behind because he saw that people weren't reacting to it the way that he was expecting, I guess, which kind of sucks. But the point is that I'm very happy to get those, and it's nice to collect stuff from one of the series that sparked my collection, early in 2020. Without having to actually buy the books that I already read. So that's really nice. And then finally, we got something brand new that I have no clue what it is. I've not interacted with this at all. So, this is Angel Tomahawk. I found it recently. I was browsing the Dark Horse website to see when certain things I was looking into were going to come out. And I saw that this was a new series that they had. This is a Tapas webtoon kind of comic book that they decided to publish physically. And I'm pretty happy about that, but mostly I'm happy about the fact that I don't know anything about the story. So that's pretty exciting, but it looks good. It reminded me a lot of Boichi's artwork, but also with a more cartoony flair to it, which is kind of interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this is about. And yeah, I honestly don't know if this is the author's name or the name of the volume. So we'll see what I figure out when I read this. So yeah, let's reset one more time and I'll come back with the last bit of the haul video. Okay, let's continue. So here we have Saint Seiya number 22. This is the last of the Kanzenban edition. This is in Spanish, so you'd have to get it from Mexico or Spain. I think they have it in Spain. I can't remember, but you should be able to get it from there. And these have to be upside down because they do it differently in Mexico. I'm not really sure why. Here's number 21. I love this cover so much. It's really, really cool. Here's number 20. Here's number 19. And these have been sitting in my grandma's house for about a year now, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We couldn't go to Mexico this past year, so I really couldn't get as many comic books and manga from Mexico as I wanted to, but it's fine. I managed to get these when my grandma came to town. She made my uncle bring them up, and my mom went to pick her up, so I got them without having to pay ridiculous shipping prices. So that's really nice. I love the darker versions of the spines here that are darker than the original spines that from the first half of the series. Here's 13, and so that finishes the collection for Saint Seiya. This is the whole collection. I will do a review video or a showcase video that shows all 22 volumes, which will be pretty exciting. And then here we have Ebichu, or Oruchuban Ebichu-chan, which is a kind of like a Hamtaro-esque kind of thing. It's like a naughty version of Hamtaro, I guess. So yeah, I got these just because I wanted to support Manga Line. I don't really know if I'll like these, but for the price, they're pretty good. So I'm willing to collect more of them if I end up liking them. But who knows? Because since I can't go to Mexico as much as I would have liked to, that means that buying manga and kind of having it stored in my grandma's house for a long time is actually not the best thing to do. So we'll have to see what happens. You know, maybe I will have to save some money and just kind of constantly have it in the back of, you know, my mind for when I do go to Mexico. I just, you know, rapid fire order everything a month before I go so I can have all of it there without having to make my grandma, you know, hold it for me for forever. Here's some One Piece encyclopedias. So this is One Piece Deep Blue. This is the character one. And here's Yellow. This is the Elements, the Grand Elements one. I'm not really sure what this one actually covers. Let's see. Oh, just like areas. These are in Spanish as well. And these come with little posters that you could rip out if you wanted to. But mostly, I want them for the really nice One Piece bookmarks. So, yeah, let me show you the one from Deep Blue. Here it is. There you go. And the only one I'm missing now is green. So that's only one more purchase away. The reason I don't have it right now is because every time I want to order stuff, it was out of stock. So that sucks. Here you go. I really like that one. I think it's great. I kind of don't like that they don't have a consistent vibe throughout all of them, but you know, it is what it is. At least the outside of the books does. And then we have Adam, the beginning. This is number 17. And number 16. And I think this is caught up to Japan right now, so there's no more until Japan releases another volume. Here's number 15. I love this cover. Number 14. This one's pretty cute. This one's nice. 13. I love how this robot looks. It's kind of crazy. Here's number 12. This is a beautiful robot. 11. I love this. It reminds me of Real Steel, which is awesome. Real Steel is a phenomenal movie if you guys have never seen it. It's awesome. Here's number 10. This one's like Blade of the Immortal character. Number 9. I don't like this one. Here's number 8. I think this guy's from Pluto, or he shows up in Pluto. I'm not really sure though. Here's number 7. These are the police ones. These are really cool as well. So let's see if I move this a little bit that way, you'll be able to see them over here. Yes. And then here we have Give My Regards to Blackjack number 1. This one has a nice bookmark. This one's really floppy though, but has an insane amount of color pages. as you guys can see right there. Like, there's so many. It's kind of ridiculous. Most of them are in the front half of the book, but even then, really nice. And this reminds me of Naoki Urasawa's work, but it's different. I'm not really sure what this is. I think this is a reference to a, what's it called? A Tezuka work, but I'm not really sure. That's volume 1. And here's volume 2. I did not get anything that wasn't, you know, kind of the standard stuff that comes with this. But if I had pre-ordered them, I would have been able to get them with a bunch of cool stuff. So yeah, this one also has a bunch of color pages throughout, which is nice. And 3 and 4 are already for pre-sale, so I'll probably end up getting those as well. Here's Sword Guide number 2. And I think I ordered number 3, but it wasn't able to come in beforehand. And they gave me another copy of some of these things that I already had. So there you go. This one does not have color pages as far as I remember, or it has like one at the beginning and then nothing in between. So, you know, it is what it is. And finally, Dora no Kuni-chan number 2. This one came with this. And another one of these that I already had. And this one that is new. So there you go. And this one keeps sleeping. I don't know why. It doesn't fit properly. There's a few issues with this company, but you know, they make up for it with kind of just sheer tenacity of trying to still be afloat, even though the Mexican manga market is apparently really tough to get into. So there you go. So let me pull back here. That's my entire haul for the holidays. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry if it's not really to the best. I'm out of practice in terms of making videos, so hopefully I'll get better once I start making videos more often again. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys got down below, and remember, I have a giveaway going on for a Joe Jusko art book. Just go watch the video for that, and leave a comment if you want it, and if you get lucky, you'll get it. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys later.